Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm getting into the new Chanel tweed quads. I picked up one of them, probably the most boring and neutral version of the 4 quads that just came out. This is Brunette Rose, number 4. I love the tweed sleeve. You guys have seen millions of videos on these tweed quads by now, but of course I wanted to pick it up. I got on the website, it crashed. I tried for an hour and then I picked it up and I was so happy. I also got a new waterproof eyeliner and I got the shade Prune Intense. It's not a new shade, it's new to me. They did come out with a couple of new shades with this launch, but I wanted to try this purple one for some reason. I thought it would be nice to have something a little different, and I like these eyeliners so far. I have Brun Agape, almost out of it. So I picked up one of these and I was so excited that I could finally check out when the website was working that I actually got 2 of the same eyeliners. I think I might keep it both though. Anyways, I want to do a full face of Chanel. But this video is going to focus on the eyeshadow quad, of course. So I'm going to do my face off camera, then we'll get into the eyeshadow and such. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to put on my face so you guys know. I'm going to be using the number 1 de Chanel foundation, the Camilla Rouge one, and I have the shade BR12. Gonna throw that on. I don't have a concealer from Chanel, but I do have the Le Beige's bronzer. This is the Soleil Tan Bronze Universal shade. Gonna throw this one on. I have the blush. I have a powder blush, the Jouer's Contrast Rose Bronze. I believe this is the older formula. And that's it for the complexion, so I will be right back. Sorry guys, I'm such a dum-dum sometimes. Sometimes if I don't see the product in its right place, I forget that I have it. I am going a little bit nuts. What's new? Okay, so I do have a concealer. I have the Le Beige's Touche de Tint Water Fresh Complexion Touch. I'm gonna use this as my concealer. All I have on right now, you guys, is this foundation. So I'm gonna apply this concealer. And instead of using the powder blush, I'm just gonna use my Le Beige's Water Fresh blush in the shade Light Pink. So it's gonna be just really light. We're gonna focus on the eyes. All right guys, finish the face. Of course, I forgot another product. The limited edition Camilla highlighter I threw on as well. A little bit more bronzed and glowing. That cream bronzer, you know, it's not my favorite color, but it's really easy to apply. I need to use it a little bit more often. But all right, liking the complexion. Everything looks fresh, glowy. Let's get into this quad finally. I'm excited to really dig in. I used 2 shades the other day just to kind of test it out. And first impressions, things are really light. These are not like the most pigmented shades, but before I get into application, let's talk about details. So here is the quad packaging up close and personal. As I said, I just got the one that I thought I would use. I'm sure you guys know I've heard kind of mixed things depending on the color story. But this lasts 18 months, made in Italy. This is 2 grams or 0.07 ounces. I think that's for the whole thing. And I don't know, looks like the typical quads, even though, you know, this is the limited edition. This looks like any other quad except for the texture of the pans. That's what really makes it special. But of course, what makes me sad about this is once you really start using it, that texture will go away, and what makes it limited edition kind of disappears a little bit. I would have preferred the packaging kind of stand out and be different, like actually on the plastic. But I think the sleeve is a really nice touch. I heard these are handmade, never know. I didn't confirm if that was true, but this is really pretty. And I also heard this is not their first tweed eyeshadow collection. I don't know when the first one was or the previous one, but things always come back. Anyways, it does come with these two foam applicators, which I'm not going to use. But here is our color story up close and personal. Pretty. All right, those are the details. I mean, it's an expensive freaking quad. I told you about the shopping experience when I first launched in the US. Nightmare, total nightmare. Like, you could get it in your cart and then you couldn't check out, or you couldn't even add it to your cart. It happened for a whole hour and I was like, oh, is it sold out? Is the website broken? What's happening? But it seemed, after that, it seemed to be fine. I don't know, I was annoyed, but you know, things happen. Everyone's obviously excited about this. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up swatches in the natural lighting. I know you guys want to see that. So when I did the swatches, I thought, oh, this is a really gentle palette. You know, not groundbreaking shades, but let's get into application. I'm gonna start with the lightest shade first, just to get us going. I know when I first tried this lightest shade, my brush was dirty, and I'm like, wait, this isn't red. Why is this eyeshadow looking red? It was from my dirty brush. And then I just kept applying because I couldn't really see the color on my skin. So we'll see what this does today, but I'm just cleaning off my brush here. I'm hoping it shows up a little bit better, but this is a really light one. Yeah, this is really light. But I don't know. As you guys know with Chanel, they release their makeup, seems like everywhere else before the US gets it. I know that isn't always true, but so there was a lot of reviews on this before we got it over here, and people seem to like this one, so that's why I picked it up. I know I'm not supposed to be biased, but it's a lot of money to like, I was tempted to get the like pinkish purplish one because I like those colors, but people didn't seem to like that one as much, so I'm like, no, not gonna risk it. I'm gonna pick up the one that people like. And that's a pretty sheen there, but as I mentioned, not a lot of color, but I like its goldeny taupiness. It's actually more gold than gray or silver kind of taupe, so it is nice. Is it the most groundbreaking? I don't think so. I think that this launch is obviously all about the packaging, the tweed, the texture. Do we care as much what it looks like on our eyes? I mean, we should. We're paying the hefty Chanel price, but still. I think this one is all about packaging. And I know some of you guys have commented that you're not into Chanel's eyeshadows. I think they're hit or miss. I have another kind of limited edition one in my collection that I don't like every shade. Their signature collection, I have one that I really like. So I think this is my, and then the new fall one I actually really like. This one, we'll see. So it's a mixed bag. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the medium shade. I'm gonna label these are all these top ones are considered medium. This is light and this is dark. I would say this is pretty light though. So medium, second medium shade. This one looks like it has a sheen as well. And I'm just gonna try to create a crease with it. That definitely has some more substantial pigment, so that's good. Promising. It is not matte, but it's not super shiny. It's not like, I think both of these are like semi satin. I'm gonna take this color under the eye. I wanna look up close just to give you a better description of the tone of this color versus the last one. I don't know, this shade looks cooler tone under here, but warmer up here. I think it's all relative. That's a pretty brown. Yeah, I like it. I like the texture of these. I like that they're not completely matte. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of this deep shade and see where we can go with it. So deep. Taking a little brush, just smoking it out. And just taking it on the edge. I think this took this look into nighttime. At least for my skin tone, it's definitely a contrast. You know, sometimes eyeshadows like this, okay, the shades are not exciting, but when you put them on the eye in the right area combination, it's like subtly nice. I think what surprises me the most so far is this light shade has so much gold to it. So it's a different take on a taupe. Normally taupe that I have doesn't have that gold, and you may not see the gold so much on me, but it's really there in person. So all right, I'm excited to get into this light shade. It does have, oh, I don't know, micro glitter. It's got a lot of shine to it. It's pretty, but because of this formula, it does kind of migrate, great fallout. I like that it's pink though. I do appreciate that. I mean, could I have done something really light and white and silvery, or even a light champagne gold? Sure, but I like that this allows you to jazz it up just because we have so much brown in this color story. I think the pink rosiness, actually this is probably rose since this is the rose palette, brunette rose. It adds a nice touch. So I think this combination of colors is really pretty, really well done actually. So this seems a little less boring. I don't know, just depends on what you like. Is it worth the money? I think the packaging is worth the money. Well, the sleeve packaging, the outside looks the same. But the tweed, the texture of it, it's certainly pretty. Look at that. Digging it. So I'm gonna take this with my finger a little bit more on the lid. I like how much sparkle. They could have been a little bit more subtle, but I like the amount of sparkle in here. All right, I like the palette. It's pretty easy to use. I mean, I like these shades the most just because they're a little different. These shades are just fine. I don't know that they're super remarkable, but they're pigmented and they add some drama to the look, add that definition. So I enjoy this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and put on this eyeliner, which is purple. It's not shimmery at all. It's actually matte. This is my first sort of matte waterproof eyeliner from Chanel because the other one I had was more shimmery. I don't know that purple is gonna be perfect with this look, but it is gonna make the eyes pop a little bit, so I'm cool with that. You know, there's some color there, but it's not in your face, oh, you're wearing purple eyeliner. It's really pretty. I actually like the shade a lot. Did I need 2 of them? No, but I have to. I could return it. I actually emailed Chanel right after I ordered because I saw the mistake. I was like, oh shoot, I bought 2. How did I not notice how expensive it was? I was just like, oh, I gotta get it, it's gonna sell out. But you know how that happens. And I emailed and said, oh, I ordered too many. And then before they responded, it already shipped. I was like, oh, great. They're like, oh, you can return it, just mail it back, get your money back. I'm I haven't done it yet. Okay, so I really like this look. I'm going to throw on some mascara and talk about a couple samples that I got. So I got the new Sycomore perfume. Got a sample of that. I have the La Volume Revolution de Chanel mascara, which is the Extreme Volume Mascara 3D printed brush in black. I don't know if I want to try that. I have so many mascaras open right now. Ooh, maybe later. I do have the La Base mascara, the primer, and I have the new Noir Allure mascara, this guy, that I want to use. So I think I'm going to use the Allure one. I used it for the first time in the fall collection video that I did. I'm going to use this primer first though. Okay, so onto this mascara. I've used this a couple times now. I think I like the MAC one better, which is also new to me, not new to the world. The MAC Sac, I like this one better. It's cheaper, but here we go. We're gonna use it again. I think this one requires a little bit more work to get length. Maybe you just have to be a master mascara applier to get the full benefits of this guy. Okay, that's one lash. Of course, you need to do some cleanup. I'm going to finish this up and I'll be back. Great, little bonus, forgot to mention the little Sycomore scent. Here we are. It is really fresh and woodsy at the same time. I'm smelling some muskiness, some sandalwood. This is right up my alley. I really like this one because it's not uber feminine. I don't know what the notes are, but I'm liking what this is putting out. Alright guys, here is the final look. I threw on a lipstick. I used the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in his iconic nude, so deeper brown. And for lips, I used the Rouge Ultra Tenue, the Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue, and the shade number 48 Soft Rose, this pretty deep color, and I used the clear gloss with it. It's a little bit much for kind of the deepness of the shadow. I don't mind it. I think I really like this quad combination with the eyeliner. It really kind of the purple really kind of makes things really pretty and romantic. And I like the sheen, I like the textures, I like what's happening on my eyes. I mean, it's pretty, it's boring, it's probably something you have in your collection, but I like it. I don't know what else to say. Do you need this quad? I mean, if you love Chanel, you probably already have it. If you like kind of special packaging, this tweed thing, this texture, it's pretty. I mean, eventually these are all gonna flatten out and you're gonna forget that they had texture. I wish Chanel kind of had more designs up on here, but you know, it's as good as we're gonna get. I do think this quad is really pretty. I'm glad I picked this one up. I think I'm going to continue to use it and enjoy it and like it. No complaints here really, except for the price, of course. Update on the mascara. I think because the bristles are it's kind of square, like they shoot out like this. So, you know, depending on where you're at with the bristles, this mascara kind of clumps a little easily, and it's not the easiest for me to use with my short little wimps of lashes. I love the eyeliner. Definitely recommend combining this Rose Quad with Brun Intense number 36 for sure. If you're like, oh, I don't know about some of the new colors with this one, I would try the Brun. Gotta love it. Okay, that's it for this video. In case you guys are curious, I'm using one of the new fall nail polish shades from Chanel. I'm not sure when the video is coming out, but I'm I have a video applying Emotion. This guy, number 455, have a video application coming out, or have already come out. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts on Chanel lately. They're coming out with a lot of stuff rapid fire. Lots of people are into it. I know this is another one of those videos. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts. What are you gonna pick up? Are you guys over this whole tweed thing? I'm sure a lot of you are. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.